Jennifer Lopez is reportedly furious and feels humiliated by Ben Affleck, who has suddenly slowed down the divorce proceedings with J-Lo. Apparently, it's been dead silence between them. So what caused all this in the first place? Well, a new report saying it's the Diddy tapes.
If you thought the drama between J-Lo and her ex-husband Ben was winding down, think again. The spotlight is now on new revelations, and trust me, they aren't pretty. Rumor has it that the real reason Ben decided to end their relationship has something to do with J-Lo's past with Diddy. Remember, J-Lo is the only one of Diddy's ex-girlfriends who didn't experience his notorious mistreatment. In fact, she distanced herself from him so smoothly that it almost seemed suspicious. While it's great that she avoided Diddy's usual drama, some wild footage of her has surfaced, suggesting otherwise. According to Ben, J-Lo might have been collaborating with Diddy and even participating in some of his infamous freak shows. So what exactly did Ben reveal? And how did J-Lo get tangled up with the notorious Diddy again? Get ready because we're about to dive deep into this saga. It's just getting started.
They gave us those tapes. And I'm quite sure he can never look at her the same. I'm quite sure they heading for divorce. Because, that's a man who had a good life.
For those who haven't been following closely, just last month, Ben Affleck shocked the world by announcing that he's filing for divorce from Jennifer Lopez. While many speculated that the breakup was due to J-Lo's rumored controlling behavior or perhaps Ben's personal struggles, recent reports suggest there's a much bigger story behind the scenes, and it all seems to lead back to Diddy. Diddy, who has recently found himself in hot water after his home was raided and several lawsuits were filed against him for mistreatment, is now under intense scrutiny. Investigators are digging deep into his past, and what they've uncovered is nothing short of explosive. Big names and famous artists are being linked to his troubling case, and one of the most shocking names reportedly involved is none other than Jennifer Lopez. It all began with a chilling incident that took place over 2 decades ago. A woman who was injured in a nightclub shooting in 1999 is now going to extreme lengths to prove that rapper Sean Diddy Combs was responsible for her injuries. Natanya Rubin was at Club New York in Manhattan when gunfire erupted, injuring 3 people, including herself. Ms. Rubin was struck in the face by a bullet, and in a recent interview with News Nation, she made a bold and risky offer. She's willing to let doctors remove the bullet fragments still lodged in her face to serve as evidence against Diddy. If I didn't suffer, I'm willing to have a doctor remove a part of the 9mm bullet in my face so that they can use it as evidence if need be for this trial, and it may cost me my life, Ms. Rubin shared with the media. The infamous shooting that night began with a conflict involving Diddy, then known as Puffy, and his then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, his bodyguard, Anthony Wolf Jones, and rapper Jamal Shine Barrow. Chaos ensued, shots were fired, and the 4 were subsequently arrested. However, charges against Lopez were swiftly dropped before the case even reached the courtroom. She cooperated with investigators and has consistently denied any wrongdoing related to the shooting. Diddy and his bodyguard were acquitted of all charges after a 2001 trial, while Shine, who was just 21 at the time, was convicted of physical altercation and illegal firearm possession, leading to a 10-year prison sentence. But now, more than 20 years later, the case has resurfaced, thrust back into the spotlight by a bombshell lawsuit filed in February by Rodney Lil Rod Jones. In his lawsuit, Mr. Jones claims that Diddy subjected him to unwanted advances and forced him into compromising situations with illegal SX workers at Diddy's direction. Additionally, Jones alleges that Diddy lied about his involvement in the 1999 nightclub shooting, even bragging about bribing witnesses and jurors during his 2001 trial. According to court filings, Jones claims that Diddy revealed his then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, had smuggled the gun into the club for him and handed it to him during the altercation. Ms. Rubin, who has endured unimaginable pain and suffering since that night, hopes that justice will finally be served and that Diddy and those involved will be held accountable. Reflecting on the night she was shot, she said, "When I was fighting for my life on an operating table in St. Vincent's Hospital for the doctors to remove the bullet that had shattered and was aspirating into my lungs, they had already held Miss Lopez and let her go and dropped her charges after about an hour. This is absolutely ridiculous." Despite the passing of time, Ms. Rubin remains grateful to be alive, calling herself a living miracle. But the trauma of that night still lingers, and she's determined to see justice done. Diddy, however, has vehemently denied all allegations against him. His attorneys have dismissed the lawsuits as baseless and sickening, claiming they are nothing more than attempts to extort money. Michael Descario, a New York criminal defense attorney who is well acquainted with Sean Combs' case, stated that everything past and present is on the table concerning these allegations. The lawsuit has not only brought the nightclub shooting back into the spotlight, but has also raised serious questions about what really happened during that trial. Rumors are swirling that the FBI might soon step in to investigate the 1999 nightclub shooting incident, especially after Homeland Security raided 2 of Sean Diddy Combs' properties in 2024. This recent development has sparked intense speculation about the possible implications for those involved, particularly Ben Affleck, who seems to be distancing himself from the situation by preparing for a divorce from Jennifer Lopez. The raids conducted by Homeland Security reportedly led to the confiscation of a significant amount of electronic devices, including tapes, CCTV footage, laptops, phones, and other forms of technology from Combs' properties. While it's possible that Diddy may have tried to hide or destroy incriminating evidence beforehand, sources suggest that Ben Affleck might have his own set of evidence, which could further complicate the situation. This potential development has many speculating that Ben Affleck is eager to finalize his divorce from Jennifer Lopez to avoid being caught up in the drama. After all, anyone associated with Diddy during this turbulent time could find themselves facing significant public backlash or worse, being canceled in today's social climate. Adding another layer to the story, Suge Knight, a longtime rival of Diddy from the 90s, recently weighed in on the situation during his podcast, Collect Call with Suge Knight. Knight speculated that Ben Affleck's recent marital issues with Lopez might be tied to her past involvement with the 1999 shooting. He went so far as to allege that Combs possesses unsavory videos of Lopez's past actions, which could potentially be devastating if they were to come to light.
I'm quite sure they gave him those tapes. And I'm quite sure he can never look at her the same. I'm quite sure they heading for divorce. Because, that's a man who had a good life. Great parents, don't spend a lot of money, ain't tripping out paparazzi.
With the possibility of Lopez being called as a witness in a potential trial, the stakes are higher than ever. According to New York lawyer Pete Gleason, Lopez's presence at the nightclub on the night of the shooting and her departure in the same vehicle as Combs could make her a key witness with first-hand knowledge. If there are any criminal charges or civil claims not outside the statute of limitations, this would likely prove problematic for Lopez, Gleason told In Touch Weekly. Despite these developments, Jennifer Lopez has remained tight-lipped about the Homeland Security raid on Combs' home and the renewed scrutiny of the 1999 shooting. However, sources close to her have indicated that she is deeply troubled by the situation, particularly in light of recent allegations against Diddy involving other serious misconduct. One source told DailyMail.com that Lopez feels disappointed by Combs after seeing video evidence of his abusive behavior towards Cassandra Cassie Ventura, a former girlfriend of Diddy. Among everything else that Jen is dealing with in her life, she is aware and has seen what Diddy did and is tremendously disappointed, the source said. Jen is not going to address the accusations or take time to talk about them because it is not her story to tell. However, if Lopez is truly as disheartened as the report suggests, one might expect her to make a public gesture of sympathy or support, such as posting a statement on social media. Yet she has remained silent despite her past close relationship with Diddy and their shared history. This silence has only fueled speculation and raised questions about her stance on the matter. Now, it seems like all of these controversies are coming back to haunt Jennifer Lopez, affecting her recent projects. In February, she launched a series of multimedia projects that were supposed to be a grand statement about the power of love. However, they've been met with mixed reactions and criticism. One of the standout releases was her pop album, This Is Me Now. Unfortunately, it's been described as a cheesy and underwhelming late-career effort that didn't capture much attention. Alongside this, she presented This Is Me Now, a love story, a musical adaptation of the album. This project aimed to be a blockbuster with its flashy choreography, astrological themes, and a plethora of celebrity cameos. Yet, it too fell flat, with critics labeling it as somewhat egomaniacal and lacking substance. According to The Mix, a few weeks later, Lopez released The Greatest Love Story Never Told, a behind-the-scenes documentary. While it was intended to showcase the making of This Is Me Now, a love story, it inadvertently revealed awkwardly invasive glimpses into her relationship with Ben Affleck.
Well, she still got her beauty, her booty, and her bank account, so bye boy to him.
Bobby, this isn't about me and you. Bobby, take that out.
No, this is what...
That is not part of the script.
No wonder Ben Affleck is gearing up for a divorce. As evident from her recent projects, Jennifer Lopez seems increasingly obsessed with herself, and Ben appears to have had enough of it. Lopez even self-financed the musical to the tune of $20 million, despite warnings from her creative team, including co-producer Elaine Goldsmith-Thomas and castmate Jane Fonda, about the risk of further overexposing her relationship with Affleck. Despite these warnings, Lopez pressed on, resulting in a production that has been described as an uncanny mix of Tyler Perry's I Can Do Bad All By Myself, James Cameron's Avatar, and Paul Hunter's music video for Wild Wild West. The cast included Fat Joe as her therapist and Jane Fonda as Sagittarius, contributing to the project's cringe-worthy reputation. The tour promoting This Is Me Now also struggled, with exceptionally weak ticket sales, prompting Lopez to rebrand it hastily as a greatest hits tour. This overexposure of pop stars is not uncommon, with others like Mariah Carey and Justin Timberlake also experiencing weak receptions for their vanity projects. However, Lopez has long been viewed as an unsympathetic figure, a relentless climber whose missteps invite criticism and backlash. Now, it seems her relentless pursuit of self-promotion has not only affected her career, but also contributed to the unraveling of her relationship with Ben Affleck. And if you think the bad omens in Jennifer Lopez's world end there, well, nope, because apparently there's more. Jennifer Lopez has recently become a hot topic on TikTok, where several stories have surfaced portraying her as a mean girl with a reputation for rudeness. These accounts aren't just one-off incidents, but it seems to form a pattern of behavior that's catching widespread attention. One TikToker recounted an experience working at Foot Locker, where Lopez allegedly cussed me out after the store didn't have the correct shoe size for her 14-year-old twins, Emmy and Maximilian, whom she shares with ex-husband Mark Anthony. The account detailed how Lopez's reaction was anything but kind, leaving a lasting impression on the employee. But the story doesn't stop there. Another individual shared a bizarre tale from when Lopez stayed at a house where she had once worked as a maid. According to the story, Lopez requested a pedicure while lying face down in bed and insisted on staying in that uncomfortable position. This forced the nail technician to awkwardly perform the pedicure upside down, adding yet another unusual anecdote to the list. Even more striking is the story shared by a TikToker from Puerto Rico, Lopez's native country. She recalled her first visit to the U.S. mainland, where she and her sister spotted Lopez in her car at a stoplight. The young fan, thrilled to see her idol, greeted Lopez with excitement. However, Lopez's response was far from warm. She reportedly rolled up her window, leaving the young admirer with a deep sense of disappointment. Although all of these TikToks have been taken down, you can practically still find details on various websites. They're even making headlines, capturing widespread attention. The scrutiny of Lopez's public persona has even drawn comments from Meghan McCain. On her podcast, Citizen McCain, McCain didn't hold back in her assessment of Lopez, calling her deeply unpleasant. McCain highlighted how Lopez arrived at The View with an enormous entourage, comparable to those of Kim Kardashian and even high-profile politicians. This display only reinforced the perception of Lopez as a prima donna, someone who behaves as if they are exceptionally important and deserving of special treatment. Despite the criticisms, Meghan McCain acknowledged the complexities of maintaining a public image. She noted that while not every celebrity needs to be overly friendly, maintaining professionalism and courtesy is crucial, especially during brief television appearances. McCain's comments shed light on the challenges celebrities face in balancing their public persona with the expectations of their fans and the media. Taken together, these stories paint a picture of Jennifer Lopez that contrasts sharply from her public image. From awkward encounters to high-profile criticisms, it seems the scrutiny of Lopez's behavior continues to shape how she is perceived in the public eye. And how much more when only Ben and Jen are alone? Signs of strain in their relationship have become increasingly apparent since their marriage. Ben Affleck's unhappiness has been notably visible on several occasions, fueling speculation about their marital troubles. A particularly telling moment was during the 2023 Grammys, where his demeanor raised eyebrows. Fans and the media alike were quick to notice his evident discomfort, prompting widespread concern and discussion about the state of their marriage.
Album of the year. It wasn't the actual devil. No, they were just dressed as the devil, Mom.
During the 2023 Grammys, Ben Affleck's demeanor was hard to miss, especially when he was with Jennifer Lopez. In one widely circulated shot, the couple stood close to host Trevor Noah, with all cameras focused on them. Many observers noted that Ben seemed visibly unhappy, a stark contrast to the glamorous occasion. Some speculated that they might have had an argument before arriving, given his demeanor on the red carpet. Adding fuel to the fire, a moment from the same event showed J-Lo and Ben in a heated exchange on the red carpet. Videographers captured the incident, and it quickly garnered significant attention. A lip reader even provided a breakdown of their conversation, further igniting viral speculation about the state of their relationship.
Mr. Affleck, ready? Stand together. Ben and Jennifer, right up here, please. Jennifer! How you guys doing?
Fast forward to this year's Met Gala, Jennifer Lopez made a striking solo appearance on the red carpet, which reignited rumors and questions about the status of her marriage to Ben Affleck. The absence of Affleck by her side only fueled speculation about their relationship, leading fans and the media to wonder if there was trouble in paradise. According to The Buzz, J-Lo's interaction with the press at the event also drew criticism. When a reporter asked her a question, many observers noted that Lopez's response was less than gracious, furthering the perception that she was coming across as rude.
What are you wearing tonight? Hello, my love.
Many have also observed a noticeable shift in Ben Affleck's demeanor, with him appearing more somber compared to his pre-marriage days. According to TMZ, the couple's divorce seems imminent, as they are reportedly making moves to part ways. One significant sign of this is their attempt to quietly sell their $60 million home, a property they purchased just a year ago. Recent photos of the house have surfaced on Zillow, indicating that it's officially on the market. Sources reveal that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are working with the agency to list the home for $65 million. J-Lo is already on the hunt for a new residence, while Ben is said to be focusing on his work and his children after moving out of their shared home. In another layer to the unfolding drama, Ben has reportedly relocated just a few doors down from his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. This close proximity has allegedly led to a strengthened bond between Ben and Garner, with the two being spotted visiting each other frequently. In contrast, Jennifer Lopez has not been seen visiting Ben's new place, highlighting the growing distance between the couple. These recent developments have not only intensified speculation surrounding Jennifer Lopez's impending divorce, but have also kept her in the media spotlight for reasons less favorable than her entertainment career. The intertwining of legal complexities and past romantic entanglements has added layers of complexity to the public narrative surrounding her personal life, contributing to the ongoing scrutiny and speculation. Circling back to Jennifer Lopez's involvement with Diddy, things are still very much in flux, with no concrete evidence beyond the shocking revelation from Suge Knight. According to Knight, Ben Affleck saw some compromising tapes and promptly filed for divorce. This revelation has added a whole new layer to the drama. J-Lo's silence is only intensifying the situation. It's not just Lopez who's feeling the heat. The fallout extends to a host of other celebrities with past connections to Diddy. Names like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, and even Diddy's own son are now caught in the crossfire, facing backlash and cancellations. So what's your take on all this? Will Ben spill the beans and work with the authorities, or will he keep quiet and ride out the storm? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. While we wait for more updates, don't forget to subscribe, like, and check out our other videos for more juicy content.